Inmate 163214 probably isn't dreading prison the way most people would. This is a man who thrives in isolation, who's been described as rigid, obsessive, and lacking basic social connection. He spent his entire life as a professional student, buried in books, disconnected from people, and convinced of his own superiority. So now, he's exactly where he wants to be, alone. He won't be in Gen Pop, he's too high profile, so likely he'll remain in a form of solitary for the rest of his life, removed from the rest of the world, given free food, housing, and time to study for the rest of his life and earn as many degrees as he wants, all on the taxpayer's dime. Now, let's not forget, this man has shown zero remorse, not once, not to the victims' families, not even to his own. And now he's being sent to a maximum security prison where he won't even have to interact with other inmates. There will be no variety, no surprises, exactly the kind of environment that he thrives in. But here's the part he might not be ready for, because this isn't just any prison. Inmate 163214 is now officially being housed at IMSI, the Idaho Maximum Security Institution. It's the state's harshest facility, built for the worst of the worst. This place holds Idaho's death row inmates, including Chad Daybell and Thomas Creech. And what's waiting for him there? It's not some peaceful academic retreat. He's currently undergoing a 14-day diagnostic intake, medical, psychological, security assessments to determine how they'll house him long-term. And because of how high-profile his case is, he will not be in general population, like I said. He'll likely be in protective custody or administrative segregation, which is really just a fancy way of saying solitary confinement. So we're talking about 23 hours a day in a cell alone. Your 1 hour out is in a recreation cage that inmates say is smeared with feces. Ventilation in the unit has been literally described as a biohazard, and in 2024, the conditions were so bad, inmates went on a hunger strike. This isn't some twisted fantasy where he gets to quietly enjoy his books. It is a hellhole, a warehouse for violent criminals and monsters where even the guards are on edge. He is going to be living out the rest of his life there, day after day, year after year, with minimal human contact. So yeah, maybe at first he's okay with it. But let's check back in a few years, when the silence gets louder and the weight of what he did starts to settle in, if it ever does. I have a lot of updates planned for tomorrow. Make sure you're following and drop your thoughts about this in the comments.